All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, which have allowed me to receive the Spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yashala, which consist of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And blessings to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of this society and the downfall and destruction of Babylon, known as America today. Okay, real quick lesson just based off the fact that as we see, the YouTube is starting to delete pages once again. It happened a while back, like probably like what was that, like 2012-ish, and as well as brothers saying it happened back in like 2007, 2008 as well. But I know during since Nebraska Watchman has been out there, the Nebraska camp has been out there, it happened, which is the reason why we have Nebraska Watchman 5, and you got some brothers who got 8 and 12 and this and that because of the fact that Esau was deleting the pages to stop the word. Now, okay, it's not just the famine of the word, but it's also, it's the famine of the word, and it's Esau showing his horns, as well as the space being limited. The word is going to start being more scarce, because it's nothing for them to just shut the internet down, but they got the internet for whatever else. Eventually, we believe that will happen, of course. All right, because it even tell you in Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, I believe it is, that one man should desire to speak to another and won't be able to, so phone communications, computer communications, EMP is settle all of that, but at the end of the day, it's all according to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI's algorithm, his plan, his purpose, okay, his will. All right, remember, his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding wasn't here at a point in time. He told Daniel to shut it up until the time of the end. Then it was brought back up, and it was taught, on down through YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, from Abba Bivens on down to, the youngest of the men that have it today through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay, and it's just, there's nothing new under the sun, man. All right, and that's what the scriptures is for. The scriptures is there for us to read them, okay, and see how the men of the Lord dealt with situations, and because they're going to come back. They're going to come back up because those same men are going to come back, and those same men that hated those men is going to come back, okay? So, too much talking, but I'm just going to go ahead and get into the scriptures. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Most High Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing of the words of the Most High Yahawah." Now, of course, not speaking too much on that, but there will be a famine of bread and water, okay? But the Lord is telling you that this is going to be a famine of the word, and them deleting pages is part of it. They used to give you warnings, okay? Used to strike you and used to just freeze your page. Now they just delete it or freeze it or give you, that. I would say a few months back they was giving warnings. Now they just poof. The brother said he was in the middle of watching a video, and it just said this page, this channel is not available anymore. You can unsubscribe if you want to. Like, it's not coming back. So, and all of this is due to the Lord's prophecies, man. Which is this. They're going to be a famine of the word. It doesn't mean when one page shut down, it's a wrap the next day. No, it's going to be a process. The Lord is merciful, but he's going to he's building our faith as he's closing the doors and as he's bringing in the the last, man. And, of course, Lord willing, we have that number. All right. It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High Yahawah, and shall not find it." Why? Because is gonna eventually he's gonna completely shut up the word and whatever you have in you. That's why this is the time to get it. You know, seek the Lord while he may be found. This is the time to put that within your inward parts, you know, make it be a part of your spirit. So when you come across situations and don't have your you don't have your sword, you don't have your sword to go to. All right, 1 second. Hello. Yes, this is him. All right, Salaki about that. And I kind of lost my train of thought, you know, but I'll just, you know, go off the spirit and go from there. So I'm going to read this again. It's Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro and seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. Because that's why you're supposed to seek the Lord while he may be found. Because at a point in time, we're not going to be out there. He's going to shut the word up. Okay. Meaning, when he shut the word up, you don't want to go against him shutting the word up and be out there trying to prophesy. You know, it could, for whatever reason, you know, it could be martial law going on. It can be, you know, I was watching the movie V for Vendetta last night. You know, where they had curfews, and if you out past a certain time, you just, you know, disappearing, and you know, for whatever reason. Okay, but there will be a famine of the word. Okay, this word will be shut up because the Most High has had it written by His word, man. Okay, so and then you know, thinking of another way. Okay, because them deleting the pages, that's us putting the lessons up and you know, bringing about the scriptures. Now I'm gonna read this real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 3 and 1. It says, "Do we begin again to commend ourselves, or need we, as some others, epistles of epistles of commendation to you, or letters of commendation from you? Ye are our epistles written in our hearts, known and read of all men. For as much as ye are manifestly declared to be the epistles of Hamashiach, ministered by us, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living power, not in tables of stone, but in the fleshly tables of the heart." So, because why? The things that the men of the Lord went through then, it was written down. Okay, so the things that we're going through, it possibly will be written down. Okay, it could be read in the kingdom of heaven, you know. And then on top of that, it's saying that we're basically living the scriptures. We are the epistles, man. Okay, we are the epistles. We are the letters. We are the words of YAHAWASHI because He speaks through His men. All right, and with that, and that's why. See, then of course they didn't have internet, so the best way to stop them from teaching the word was to shut them up in prison or threaten them or kill them, man. Okay, so once the internet is not working, they can shut the internet down. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, we was commanded to go out on the highways and the byways, so that word would still be out there. So what would happen then? It's a possibility that some of us would be taken, man. All right, as they did in the ancient times. Okay, so I'm gonna read this real quick. This is Acts 4 and 13. It says, "Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled, and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua." And unlearned and ignorant, basically, they didn't come up in the teachings of the Pharisees or the scribes. You know, in a sense, most of them is they was teaching raw and uncut, man. All right, as well as we didn't go to college and get a degree in theology or any of that nature, you know, for the most part, and you know, now we can go out there and teach. No, the Lord said go on the highways and the hedges, man. All right. It says, "And beholding the man which was healed standing with them, they could say nothing against it. But when they had commended them to go aside out of the council, they conferred among themselves, saying, What shall we do to these men? For that indeed a notable miracle had been done by them and is manifest to all them that dwell in Jerusalem, and we cannot deny it." Now, eventually, the Lord will give certain men power, man. Okay, all of this is going to come back and flourish. Like Esau thinks he's stopping a program by deleting pages and freezing pages and not giving access to pages. But we still, hey, that's part of it, man. Okay, that's building our faith. That's letting us know we getting closer and closer to the end, man. All right. It says, but that it spread no further among the people. That's their main goal. They don't want it to spread. All right. Because it messes up their program. It messes up what they, nobody likes being exposed. When you get exposed, you get embarrassed. Nobody likes to actually be embarrassed. Okay. Who likes to fall down the stairs and everybody laugh at them? Doesn't make sense, you know. And that's through YAHAWASHI outside. That's what we're doing. We're exposing this society. We're exposing their plans for the most part, as the scripture said. We know in part and prophesy in part. All right, we're exposing who they are because they're trying to deny their identity and they're trying to steal ours. So and that's really got them pissed off, you know. That's why at a point in time you put Edom or Esau in the title. That's gone. You know, that video is gone. All right, they don't want people to know who they are because they the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, and yeah, gotta get this, man. It says, and they called them and commended them not to speak at all, nor teach in the name of YAHAWASHI. And that's what it is. The doctrine that we speak is basically teaching in the name of YAHAWASHI because it's the truth, man. Okay, it's not church oriented. It's not sent down from. We're not ambassadors of Joel Osteen or Creflo Dollar or any of them. You know, this is what the Lord has bestowed upon us, His Spirit, to go out there and teach the word on the highways and the hedges, man. Okay. So yeah, just getting this last bit. This is Acts 12 and 1. It says, now about the time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, which means oppress or cause harm, you know. And he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. Now it pleased the Jews because they was against the doctrine, man. Okay? Just as all of our people are not going to agree with us because it's not meant for everybody. So at a point in time when they get to putting our faces on the news and bringing in slanderous accusations and making it and trying to demonize our character, you know, certain people are going to be excited. All right, you're going to have groups of people that's excited that's happening because they like, oh, they see us as domestic terrorists or see us as, even as antichrist, which is crazy. You know, they would see us as such though. You know, it says, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to the four quarterings of the soldiers to keep him, intending after the Pesach, because it's not Easter, this is put in there, to bring him forth to the people. Like, even if you look it up. All right. Right here. The Paschal Feast, the Feast of Passover. All right. It's not nothing to do with no damn bunny, no Easter eggs, none of that shit. All right. But that's what I'm saying. This is the job that YAHAWASHI has given us, man. Okay, part of our job is to expose them, bring that out. That Easter is not supposed to be in there, man. That this is actually talking about the Passover. That's why I spoke in the previous verse about the unleavened bread, because that's part of the Passover, man. That's one of the feasts that all the Jews will come back to the land for. Okay, it says, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him. And when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with two chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Most High came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly, and his chains fell off from his hands. And that's the power of YAHAWASHI. He can do what he wants. All right, the chains just fell off. You know, the angel could have snapped his finger and they could have just unlocked, you know. He could have manipulated the elements of his the atoms of his, you know, his arms and legs, and the chains just came off. Like, you know, the Lord can do what he wants, man. It says, and the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bid and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And when he went out, he followed him, and winced not that it was true, which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and second ward, they came unto the iron gate, and leaded unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. So you gotta just have that faith, man. Okay, at the end of look what happened with Azariah, and then when they was thrown into the fire, it was three of them. They was like, yo, I thought it was three of them thrown in there, but why is it four in there now? Because the Lord was in there. All right, and you go read his prayer. Okay, I forget exactly. I didn't call it a prayer, but I swear right here. You know what I'm saying? But when you read it, he pretty much go into detail. Like, it was cool in there. The Lord had it cool in there while they was, in the hottest fire. Because even the men that went to go put them in there got burned up. But they didn't get touched, man. That's the power of YAHAWASHI, man. That's why you got to trust in him until death, man. It says strive for the truth unto death. Okay? It says the song of the three holy children. Yeah, kind. And Azariah was one of the three that got put in there, and he stood up and prayed unto the Most High YAHAWASHI, and that's our job as well. Like to send, it says pray without ceasing. We're gonna get into shit, and we're we're gonna be persecuted. We're gonna be feeling down and feeling it, but that's why we have the ultimate source, man, in the universe. Okay, we have the ultimate source in the universe to help us out. That's why we gotta try and be pure as possible. Okay, be ye perfect as I am perfect. All right, because the Lord don't want no wicked nigga on his side, man. Okay, and he will do. You don't know thing. You don't know if you're on the side or not. So he will do what he have to do to make sure you on his side if he deemed fit from the foundation of the earth, man. All right. Hey, but with that, man, I just want to say, call Allah, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yasharahla, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And blessings and salutations to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, which is known as America today. Hey, Shalom.